This is Alex Gafford. I lead our regional natural gas analytics here at East Daily, and today I'm going to walk you through our newest product prototype, the West Coast Supply and Demand Report. This product has two main pieces to it. It has the PDF report as well as the data file if you want to dig into the data and get more in the weeds with it. First, let's go through the report. The report here, it's a quick look at the region, kind of highlighting what we're seeing as the most important and interesting dynamics happening, covering flows, infrastructure, new demand, and price. So here, the first slide, this is kind of our summary slide and our key takeaway slide. We have this map over here defining the region in the red, as well as highlighting the important price points and corridors that we will be discussing. As you can see, we talk about price, infrastructure, production, and demand. On slide 2, this is kind of our look at price. We both look historically and kind of explain price blowouts, as well as forward-looking and making a call on if we see the forward strip as overpriced or underpriced in the future. Next, we have our fundamentals, where we dig into each corridor and production zone. And so here you can see we dig into the Western Rockies supply and demand specifically with our view on production, as well as local demand and our forecasted REX flows, which is kind of the interesting variable pipeline there. Similar to the West, we have the West Coast, which looks again at demand, production, and pipeline flows. Okay, so jumping into the data file, we have the chart summary tab, which highlights a lot of the graphs that you see in the report and allows you to kind of click and see where that data is coming from to kind of jump to it directly, or just get a quick overview on those flows. Jumping into one of the two egress stacks specifically, you can see there's a lot of data in here. We break it out by production, pipeline flows, traditional demand, state demand, as well as we show the capacities by route, and we highlight the price spread that we're looking at here. Again, very similar to the Western Rockies, we have the West Coast. Very similar. Look at demand by state. Exports to Mexico, we include line loss. We have our production estimates. Pipeline flows again by route and by pipeline, you can see here. And then we also look at storage, and we publish our balance as well for transparency. Then if you want to dig even deeper into the producing regions, we have these summary tabs, which allow you to look at the historical data. So these tabs are all historical looking, they're not forecasted, but you can see historical data in the region looking at plant inlet and capacity, as well as the meter sample and production by producer and rigs. So you can see here in the Green River, we have the percentage of Green River plants reporting has been about 81%. As of December, it's 73%. Then you can see the plants that have reported their inlet volumes versus the meter sample, as well as seeing current rig counts by which producers as well here. And with that, that concludes our newest product, the West Coast Supply and Demand Report. If you have any questions, reach out to me directly with any questions or feedback.